Candace yesterday covered why she's no longer a part or believes in the MAGA movement. Specifically, she ties together what was going on with Charlie Kirk and ties it to the Epstein Files in the release. I will have to be clear about these Epstein emails that have come out. There's a lot of people saying, well, how come Biden didn't release the emails? Well, when we have to remind people, the Epstein investigation was ongoing. It wasn't until Pam Bondi said that the investigation's over, no new charges, that then people were very upset, people including Candace Owens. She feels betrayed by Donald Trump. There's plenty that I can agree with Candace on, there's plenty I can disagree with her on, but I think what's really important is to know that she's the center of the conversation in conservative media, whether other people like it or not. But let's listen to what Candace has to say about how she feels not only that the Epstein email list coming out is manufactured, but how it's meant to blackmail Trump.
What exactly, which I'm going to get into in more detail tomorrow, the Trump administration seems to have been hiding these emails. They're not good. Okay, they are completely indefensible, but I already told you, I was done with MAGA at the moment he looked us in the face and he said, what files? I think the entire nation has been hoaxed by Republicans and Democrats, and there are a pervert elite that sit at the top. That's my suspicion.
So she alleges that Trump was hiding these emails. As far as I know, the information I have is that these emails came out from the Epstein estate because the Oversight Committee subpoenaed for them. What happened was there was actually one of the lawyers for the Epstein estate was being interviewed, I believe on MSNBC, and said, hey, if you want to know more, you should subpoena them. I think that was their way of saying, we'll share more with you. No one's even looking over here. So I don't think all of these emails that are coming out now were necessarily available before. The general belief has been that the Epstein conspiracy is so dark and affects so many different people that neither side wanted it out. But I'll say this, regardless of why didn't Biden release it? How come Trump hasn't released it? Regardless of all of that muck, we need this all released. You couldn't even get, I think, 5 Republicans to come forward, right? Nancy Mace, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massie, who's a libertarian, I guess he counts as a Republican, and Lauren Boebert. Those are the only Republicans that joined the majority of Democrats that wanted to put a vote to make this happen. Now that it's inevitable, you're going to get hundreds of Republicans come out. Why? Because everyone's spineless in politics. They go with whichever way the wind is blowing, and the wind is blowing away from the MAGA movement.